Welcome back, everybody. So today we're going to try Undefeated from Bare Hands Brewing. Now, it's been a while since I've had a beer from them. 2 years? 3 years? I can't believe it's been that long. But my wife went down there and picked some up for me. This is Rudy. It doesn't say, at least that I can find, it doesn't say Undefeated on the can. So I had to go to their Twitter account and scroll through until I found it. So American Style Pale Ale. That's all I want to read. It doesn't say. So 5.5. So Undefeated. You can see it there at the bottom. What is it? 36.0 and 2. So yeah, looks like a good one. I can't. So obviously, it's a football player undefeated for Notre Dame, since they're in Granger right there. I don't know what's coming out his legs. I don't know if it's like hop binds or what. But let's go ahead and get this open, get into a glass, see what I think. No clue how much this was. I think Jessica picked 6 of them up when she was down there earlier in the week, actually. Let's stop there. So, off-white colored, had a little orange yellow coming up through there. Let's go with yellow, not orange. Yeah, small bubbles over 2 fingers of head, but this is a slim glass. This is from them. We used to go down there all the time. But again, with COVID and all that, and now with both boys playing 10 billion sports at the same time, we have not had a chance to get down there. Color, I would say golden yellow in color, a little haze, maybe more chill haze than anything. Medium bubble level looks good coming up. Let's go ahead and smell. I almost want to say like a citrus, like a perfume citrus, maybe floral in there with some pine. That's dying down a little bit. It must just been that rush. I'm still getting, yeah, that citrus, almost like a meaty, juicy citrus in there. I'm going to still stick with floral. There's a little floral and a little pine in the background. That's about all I'm getting. Yeah, I would say that citrus sticks out the most, then a little floral with pine in the back. Let's go ahead and taste. Thicker. Thicker side. Uh, it seems like it goes away quick, but the bitterness stays. That's like the first impression. Like there's not much in the taste. The biggest thing that sticks out is that the thickness of it and the bitterness in the aftertaste. Almost like the smell. Citrus more along that grapefruit line. I think because of the rind bitterness. That's why I'm saying that. I'm almost wondering if they're. I hope they say what they use. It almost like a spice, like a Chinook spice. Maybe getting some of that citrus with that Chinook spice in there. But I almost want to say Centennial. Yeah, bitter. Did it say what the IB? It doesn't say. Perceived bitterness, I would say, is like 50, somewhere in that range. Almost, it's got the body of like a double West Coast IPA, a lot thicker. Uh, yeah, it just says American Style Pale Ale. I don't want to read more into that until I'm done. Um, yeah, thicker body, more double IPA body. You're definitely not getting that big maltiness, but you are getting a little. But yeah, like citrus, juiciness, grapefruit side, grapefruit rind. There's still, I almost want to say, a little floral in there. That was more malty. Like that citrus, again, almost like a West Coast style IPA. Um, that citrus side, kind of juicy, grapefruit rind bitterness, maybe a little malty sweetness in there. It's almost like they made, again, as a home brewer, almost like they made a bigger batch and then didn't let it attenuate all the way. That's why it's thicker. I don't believe they're using oats in this, but the mouthfeel almost lends itself to oats. Some kind of oats, maybe a little wheat in there. Might as well pour the rest in here. uh, oops. Let's see. I want to see if that helps the body because American Pale Ale, I mean, obviously you can make whatever you want. They can make whatever they want. Uh, but it's, I would almost say it's an IPA with the amount of bitterness, the thickness, getting that maltiness. I would go American IPA more than a pale ale. That helps some. Something was in there. Yeah, that did help. Okay, that brings it back down. I would say in the pale ale range, but I think the flavors you're getting are a lot bigger than I'm used to seeing in a pale ale. Uh, yeah, that juicy citrus up front. I don't get that spice that I was getting. I think I would drop like a Chinook with that spice out of here. I'm going with Centennial in this. That grapefruit rind bitterness, pininess in the back, and it carries forward. On this one, I'd probably go 4.1, but because it's untapped, I'll go 4. Yeah, definitely good drinking. I don't like a lot of maltiness. I would like to see that covered up a little bit more, and especially for a pale ale. In my opinion, it shouldn't have that maltiness that I'm getting. There is no canned on date, but we picked this up from the brewery, or I should say, Jessica did this week. So if it's on them if it was old, and it shouldn't have that malty taste. None of my friends have had it. 4 people have checked, or 4, excuse me, 32 people have checked it in. 3.79. Hoppy and smooth. Whoa. Hoppy, bitter, clean, smooth, piney. Yeah, bitter, piney. I can't believe there's not citrus in there. Let's see if anybody said anything. Uh, no. Okay. Let's see if this one. Floral. Okay, this guy mentions floral. That's what I said. But then I think I took it away at the end there. But yeah, definitely getting some floral. I'll keep that in there. But yeah, definitely a good one to try if you can pick this up. I think Bare Hands only distributes in Indiana, but I could be wrong. But if you're close to it, definitely worth taking a trip to their brewery. So if you enjoyed this review, check some more out over here. And until next time, cheers.